Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your weekend reading for February 25th through 27th, 2022. If you're new to my channel, hello, welcome into our lovely community here. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. Let's see what we've got coming out here for you guys for the weekend. Just a reminder that we still have a contest running here all the way up until March 6th. If you're interested in winning a free personal reading, all you need to do is do one nice thing for yourself. Just commit to doing one little thing to practice some self-love, self-care, show yourself a little bit of appreciation. Perhaps it doesn't need to cost any money. Okay, it can be something certainly free. So whatever that means for you, self-love, self-care, a bubble bath, okay, maybe some, find a quiet space for some meditation, or maybe there's something that you wanted to buy for a long time and you keep putting everyone else first. Maybe today, this weekend is the time to look out for numero uno. Anyways, so if you are interested, then just commit to doing that. Okay, the only person going to hold you accountable is you. Okay, and probably your spirit guides there as well. And then leave a comment in the box down below. Just say I love myself, and that way I know that you're participating in the contest. And we will be drawing the winner on March 9th. Hopefully, while you're down there in the comments box, you do see your way through to liking this reading and also subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. So the energies for this weekend, we've got exposed and revealed. Okay, so now this could have a few different kind of energies to it. We also have the broken open energy. So it's very interesting. The thing is we are in Pisces season right now, so a lot of people may be feeling a little bit more emotional, a little bit more vulnerable. This brings in, very much a connection with your heart space, but also a connection with your higher self. A very kind of magical quality is in the air, but also this very spiritual energy that comes in with Pisces season here as well. So I think some of you here with the broken open, exposed, and revealed coming out together, I think some of you may be spending a little bit of alone time this weekend. Perhaps you're doing some contemplation. Perhaps you're trying to let some old energy go. This is a great energy to release anything from the past, anything in the present, any of that energy that's holding you down, that's causing you any kind of grief here. Okay, and sometimes in order to heal, we do need to kind of break ourselves open a little bit. Okay, we need to be a little bit vulnerable, and we really do need to really be in contact and in connection with our feelings, with our emotions here as well. So these energies really do kind of go a little bit hand in hand, okay? And it really is about opening up, okay, to heal, to be a little bit vulnerable, okay? So perhaps some of you are just having a little bit of the feels this weekend. Perhaps you and a significant person in your life, a romantic partner, a friend, maybe even as well, perhaps you're kind of getting things out on the table. Perhaps you're having some really important discussions. You may be at a crossroads in your relationship in some way, but there may also be someone in your weekend that you can lean on as well. But this does bring in this beautiful energy of healing, of personal growth, of letting things go, okay? And it also brings in a connection with your higher self here as well, especially opening up with the broken open energy, opening your heart space, okay? Opening yourself up to some spiritual guidance here as well, okay? But I think also some of you are, because there's this healing element that's coming in here, I think you're doing a little bit of soul searching here as well. And, especially if you've been hurt from past relationships or things like that, I think that the energy that's coming in is getting you in alignment so that you can welcome new people into your life, new friendships, new partnerships of all kinds, but especially new love, new romance here coming in as well. Okay, but I also do get the energy here that there may be some secrets that are exposed this weekend, okay, or maybe you're revealing your deepest desires to somebody here as well, getting something out in the open. There may be some sort of revelation that comes in here, okay, so very interesting energy. It can go kind of either way here, all right, because, I think for some of you, there might be something disappointing here as well, but I think instead of, if something doesn't go your way, I think instead of getting mad about it or anything like that, I think you're going to actually be a little bit more reflective on that. Okay, so what do we have? The 10 of Wands. There we go. Letting something go. Okay, there's something important here that you might need to put up some boundaries on. Okay, there's been some difficulties in some area of your life here, or you just have a lot of responsibilities. The Ten of Wands, we quite often carry more than we should bear in some area, and we do need to give some responsibility back. We need to delegate authority and responsibility, or we may need to put up some boundaries somewhere. But the Ten of Wands can certainly also represent the end of a cycle. You're ready, you're about to transition, you're about to step into something new, but first you have to address some energy that is still lingering around you. So exactly like what we just said here, okay, is that some of you are trying to let something go because there's something new that is about to start or come in here for you, or you could just be at the turning point in some area of your life, and before you level up or take the next step, a higher level commitment, whatever that is, you need to sort something out, you need to figure something out there. Okay, we also have the Three of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Very interesting. The Three of Cups brings in our social element to our weekend. Okay, this is that energy where you may get some sort of invitation to go out and have some fun, right? The Three of Cups is our social card. It's our having fun card. It's our raising a glass and enjoying our weekend energy here, okay? So perhaps before you go out and have some fun, the Ten of Wands, you got some chores to do, okay? How do you get your chores done faster? You get your vacuuming done, you get your bathrooms cleaned, better than vacuuming, whatever it is you've got to do, chores around the house. Okay, maybe you need to delegate them, especially if you've got kids. As my dad used to joke around that, hey, the reason I had kids is so I don't have to do as much housework. That's really not true, but my dad is quite the little trickster. So anyways, but so perhaps there's some chores that you need to do first, and then you can go out and have some fun. Okay, but delegate some authority maybe with that Ten of Wands. Okay, but I also do feel here on this deeper level, very much in relation to the energy that we've got here, is again Spirit's trying to get you in alignment and to let some old energies go, release yourself from something that's been burdening you for a while, okay, so that you can go out and have some fun. The Three of Cups, get together, meet new people, enjoy the company that you're with, and really enjoy the moment, enjoy the ride. The Three of Cups, if you do have an invitation to go somewhere, meet up with some friends or something, you just might meet somebody new, especially with the Ace of Swords coming in there. So if you do get an invitation, make it happen. Go out and have a little bit of fun. Okay, we've all been cooped up a little bit too long, right? Depending on where you are in the world, some people have been really cooped up for a long time. But the Ace of Swords could certainly initiate a new conversation. It can be a new train of thought, the burst of new ideas, but this is also the epiphany moments as well. You get a little bit of clarity when we get the Ace of Swords, okay? Seeing your way clear. The Ace of Swords, we can use this sword to release any old energy, and it is one of freedom. It's like a fresh outlook, a fresh perspective, all of this wonderful, fresh new energy that comes in. And of course, it could be some invitations. It could certainly be some, meeting new people, having new conversations. Okay, but again, it can also be this new train of thought that comes in here. The Ace of Swords is an energy of success. Feeling victorious, feeling like, oh my goodness, I've got the answers. I know exactly what I want to do, or I know exactly what I want to say, or I'm just feeling really good, better than this Ten of Wands. Okay, so it could certainly be this energy of release and letting go, but this Ace of Swords really does fill you with a sense of clarity, a sense of purpose. This is the sword of fate and destiny here as well. Okay, so, I think there is perhaps a little bit of a surprise coming in here this weekend for some of you, whether it's just you surprising yourself, okay, or whether you have some sort of surprise encounter or meeting or invitation, something, okay. There just might be, I'm getting an energy of a little bit of a surprise. Could be around your social circle, that Three of Cups, okay, or it could just be something to celebrate, right? This is also just our celebration card. Okay, so something that puts a smile on your face in some way. Okay, so could certainly be a revelation. Very interesting energy. But we love the Ace of Swords, okay? This Ace of Swords, it's like we get out of the muddled kind of way of thinking or anything like that, and the path forward really is clear. Well, there we go. The advice from Spirit. I said there was probably a surprise coming your way in some way, and the Tower can certainly represent a surprise. Okay, the Tower energy, now don't forget this is in the advice from Spirit card. Okay, release anything that no longer serves you, old ways of thinking, release your burdens, your responsibilities. Okay, shift your perspective a little bit. There is some clarity coming in here with the Ace of Swords. Okay, very spiritual energy that we've got going around here as well. The Tower, quite often, okay, yes, it does represent something sudden and unexpected, okay, some sort of change. But because this is advice, okay, this is really saying pay attention to your intuition, pay attention to your higher self, okay, or, you already know something that you may need to change, okay, whether it's a change in how you deal with people, a change in outlook and perspective, or something that you really do need to let go. I think here you already know. Okay, because quite often the Tower, certainly this energy, this jolt does come in out of left field. But when we look back, when we have a little bit of reflection back on these moments, these Tower moments in our lives, we usually know that it wasn't actually as much of a surprise than we actually thought at the time, because we did know our spidey senses were going crazy. So I think that your intuition has been guiding you for a while. You need to do something different. You need to get out of your comfort zone. That's when we get that Tower. So Spirit is advising you to shake it up a little bit, okay, to do something different, to let go of anything that's been blocking you, okay, and to get out of your comfort zone in some way, okay. This is also could certainly be the advice from Spirit that change is imminent, okay, that there may be some big changes in your life that are opening up for you, okay. So whether you are the mastermind of your own tower moment and you're just going to initiate all of this change, you're going to kind of shake things up a little bit, or whether there's something coming in externally, there is something here that a new opportunity, a fresh energy, a new way of thinking, or just this wonderful release, okay, of anything that's been blocking you so that you can try something new. You can welcome in some new energy. The Tower always shows up for our best and highest good and is always kind of just this little bit of a boost to get us going, to get us moving, to get our blood pumping, to get our adrenaline flowing. Okay, so you could just simply have some sort of revelation, some sort of epiphany moment that's within you, but there could certainly be something in your external world that leads you to some sort of surprise, something that you weren't quite expecting, and leads you on a different path or on a slightly better path. Okay, so let go. Okay, let go. Try something new, try something different. You never know where it might lead you. The Temperance card is blessings headed your way. This brings in some calm energy of spiritual guidance, by the way, with the Temperance card. So again, I think this is really a great weekend for you to connect with your higher self, to connect with Spirit, and to maybe get a deeper level of understanding of you or where you're headed here as well. But the Temperance card brings in balance. Okay, it also brings in a healing energy here also. Okay, so it's a really beautiful calming energy. So it's like the calm after the storm, right? Remember, sometimes we do need to change things up a little bit. We're always evolving and growing. We get the Tower when we're stuck, okay, in some area, but then we get the calming influence of the Temperance card here. So so I think this is a little bit more of a gentler energy that is coming in for you, okay. And we always do get a little bit of healing once we get some sort of changes or revelations or anything here. But this could also show you your path to healing also, okay, especially if there's been anything blocking you. Again, I think for some of you, Spirit's really trying to open you up to new experiences, new things, okay. But I also think that if you have some challenges somewhere in your weekend here, the Temperance card shows your ability to get back on the same page, to find a compromise perhaps, okay, or maybe find a better way of dealing with things that are calm, okay. Sometimes we need to shake things up a little bit and we need to exert our will, exert our force, our willpower, okay, but other times we need to take a calmer, gentler approach, okay. So an energy of discernment a little bit is coming here for you guys, okay. So whatever it is, you've got some wonderful energies, some wonderful guidance coming in here. Energy at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Justice card. Okay, fairness, balance, equality. Okay, I think that you have the energy here to make the right decision and the right choice for you. This also does bring in some new beginnings, just got to say. Okay, restoration of balance in your life here. And you know, but we also do have the sword of honesty and truth, just like the ace of swords. So I think there is certainly perhaps some sort of revelation, whether it's within you or externally, some important conversations that you may have this weekend. But you also have some really good karma coming in here with that justice card, the ace of swords here also. So we do have 111 on the table for you here. So a lot of spiritual guidance, new beginnings, fresh energy, okay, or maybe even just those improvements. But I think you're gonna see things clearly. You're gonna find the answers that you're looking for, okay, and you're gonna make good decisions this weekend too. Justice card, making good decisions, okay. So you know, so some really positive energy that is coming out here for you guys. So I'm gonna leave that there for you, okay. So we've got some really big energy that is coming in for you, and it could certainly be relation to the new moon that we've got coming up in Pisces on March 2nd, okay. So perhaps Spirit's really trying to get you in alignment for that new moon energy, which is, by the way, in alignment with Jupiter, which, you know, sometimes comes in as a little bit of a surprise because Jupiter is the planet of luck. And of course, Jupiter is connected with the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower quite often come hand in hand, not always, but quite often do, okay, shaking things up, bringing you surprises, expect the unexpected, okay, bringing you this shift of energy and expansion and growth. So you know, if you are doing any kind of research for manifestation, this is the weekend to do it. Get clear on what you want to attract in, for sure. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here that resonated with you. If there was, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye.